Chudasama, India's representative at Miss Universe 2018, and today I am all set to answer all your questions. Yeah, so I know Menka of course personally, and I've met her a lot of times as well. Menka is a stunning woman, and thank you for asking me this question. Fitness tips, there's a lot of depth to fitness, I can say that, but to give you something over the top would be drink a lot of water, divide your meals into 6 different parts, and that is how I began my fitness journey with. Thank you Sharat Shivan for this brilliant question. I will be in between the most beautiful women around the world, and very confident, very hardworking for sure. Now, one quality that sets me apart or helps me be different is being myself, because we all exist in a different place, and I know where I exist and where I come from and what I have to do in my life, and that sets me apart, being myself. Thank you Hussein for such a hot question. Okay, so hotness secret is confidence. I think when you're confident, you can always be sexy and hot, and that is what I apply in my life. Well, thank you for the question, Shalu. I think my experiences, my life journey, the way I have overcome every obstacle is something that makes me strong, and realizing the fact that I am strong enough to overcome everything that I'll come across in my life in the future gives me the strength. And yeah, I've always been mentally very strong, and that is how my friends define me as well. So well, if you're talking about outer beauty, it is subjective. Definition of beauty varies from individual to individual. If you ask me, am I perfect or imperfect, I would say I am imperfect. But I am embracing it. Knowing the fact what you are and yet embracing the person that you are is something that makes you a winner from within. And when you believe that you're a winner, you'll always exceed in doing everything in your life. So yes, I am with the imperfect ones. I was 17 when I was already a pageant aspirant. That is the age, you know, when you have this pressure over yourself of deciding your career path or what you want to do, and that is the time when you actually get the freedom and intellect level increases, and you get everything to decide where you want to be in your life. And yeah, I was 17 when I had this passion in me of doing something for myself, for my future, and I started following pageants. And I remember looking at Mansi Moge winning in 2013, and that is the time when I got the drive of being into pageants, and I started following pageants. I started analyzing it. All these years I analyzed where I had to work on. I put my hardest effort in being the person that I am today, and here I am representing India at Miss Universe 2018. Thank you Ria. I hope this beauty tip comes to your use as well. And it is something very generic. It's consuming a lot of water in a day. Approximately between 4 to 6 liters is what I do. So I feel honored when you said that my journey inspired you. I hope it helps a lot of women, not only women but everyone out there, to go and get their goals, whatever they aspire to, wherever they aspire to be in their lives. Every person goes through difficulties in their lives, but having a smart way to handle them. And see, one of the major problems that every teenager faces, which I have faced as well, is convincing your parents to support you in your goals. in whatever you aspire to do in your life. That being the most difficult part, I planned a way towards my dreams. I kept it in front of my dad. I showed him how passionate I was about it, and I could convince him at a very early age, along with having my brother's support. So this is what I would suggest you to do as well. No matter what all problems you are facing in your life, just plan a path towards achieving it, and yeah, you will be able to be there in quite some time. Thank you, Mandakini, and I have come across this question a lot of times in my life. Well, I would like to give credits to my parents, or let's say genes, because as soon as I go on my weight loss plan or diet and fitness schedule, the first place I lose fat from is my face. So I think it's totally on my parents, and I wouldn't take credits for it as well at all. Besides being crowned as Miss Universe, and which has been a dream since past few years now, I think opening the chain of gyms starting from my country, India, to taking it internationally and being a globally recognized fitness icon is something that I aspire, something that I heartily aspire to do in my life, and hopefully my journey would lead me where I want to. So that is the goal of my life right now. As I've always said, I've always been a confident child, and I really don't know the exact reason behind being one. Is it because, is it by the virtue of my birth, or because my dad has always pushed me and encouraged me to be one? But yeah, it's just something that comes naturally from within, and something that comes when you believe in yourself. So self-belief is the key towards being a confident human. So yeah. See, I'm a person who seeks inspiration from each and every individual I come across. I'm sure each and every one of us has something unique within to show to the world, or that to inspire someone else. But one such person I see as an inspiration is a former Indian beauty queen, Gulpanag ma'am. She's the reason why I feel I resonate with her is because she's a multi-talented person. She's a certified pilot, a fitness enthusiast, she's an actress, she's a former beauty queen, and I just find my personality similar to her. She's explored each and every area of her life, and that's what I wish to do as well. Thank you, Shubhra. Well, that's a very important question, and I loved it. Thanks for asking me. There have been a million times I was body shamed. A million times I was made realize that I was heavier. But even though today I have lost weight and I'm so happy with the body that I carry, for the hard work that I've put behind it, even though today I come across people who say that you're too skinny or you're too muscular, I just believe in one thing, that your appearance, your beauty is very subjective, and everyone will have their own opinions to throw at you. What you need to do is be confident in the way you are, or if you're not confident, go to the mirror, ask yourself what kind of body or what kind of person you want to be, and work towards being one. And that's what I did. Thank you, Vidhukar. काफ़ी बार मेरी लाइफ में रिजेक्शंस आए हैं. जो मुझे करना था लाइफ में, जो मुझे बनना था, उसके फील्ड में, उस राह में चलते वक्त काफ़ी रिजेक्शंस आए हैं. और तभी मैंने रियलाइज़ किया कि मैं कहाँ लैक करती हूँ और मुझे कहाँ वर्क करने की ज़रूरत है. और तभी वो मोटिवेशन, आफ्टर मैनी फेलियर्स, मुझे वो मोटिवेशन मिला कि आई शुड रियली वर्क ऑन दिस पार्ट. एंड हाँ, इसी वजह से मैंने वर्कआउट करना स्टार्ट किया और एक हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल अडॉप्ट की. Okay, that question makes me smile with a lot of emotions within me. A few days back, I uploaded a post on Instagram letting everyone know that there was a time in my life when I wasn't financially strong at all. In fact, I've never been. I was a child, I was a kid, I was a teenager when I started dreaming of being Miss Universe, and my first pageant I participated in was when I was 17. I was a student. I did not have money. All I used to survive on was the least amount of pocket money that I used to get. My brother helped me. Now this story shows that you don't have to be rich to reach where you are right now. Let's be specific, to be Miss Universe India, you don't have to be rich. Secondly, stylist. I worked hard on myself, and that is the reason I have come across such opportunities and such people who believed in me. I came across a very well-known designer, to name her Dimple Amreen ma'am, in the past few months, and she saw my hard work, she saw my passion. That is the reason she helped me with my wardrobe for my national pageant. But even though if she wasn't there, I would have, worked even more harder in every aspect to, let's say collect clothes, just rent it from somewhere, or just worked hard to pay for it and get it. So I don't think so these things matter anywhere if you have enough passion behind something. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to have a well-known stylist to be Miss Universe India. Thank you, Srishti. Tips for girls to enter into pageantry. One of the most important tip is confidence. No matter where you come from, no matter how much money you have in your pocket, no matter what are the people backing you, even if there is someone backing you or not, confidence and self-belief is something that will take you to places, not only pageants but in your life. So these two things I really believe in, backing up with hard work, a lot of hard work and passion. So these four things if you focus on, you will be everywhere you want to be. That's a fun question. So I've been a social butterfly, you can say, because yeah, I use a lot of social media, and that is the reason I won Miss Multimedia sub-contest as well at Miss Diva. My biggest competition, so I've come across this idea which is going everywhere, that Miss Universe 2018 is going to be the toughest batch, because we have so many stunning women coming from all across the world. But to name not one or two, I think I'll name a few. I think Philippines, Catriona Gray is one to beat. I just read this line in some of the previous video that I watched today. Yes, she definitely is the one of the toughest contestants, because she's had a very nice knowledge about pageants, having participated in an international pageant already 2 years back. She's a stunning woman. She knows what to speak where. She has clarity of thoughts, and yes, she's very sweet and humble as well. So I think that is the very reason why I feel she's a very good competition for me. Thank you, Shruti, for the question. I believe nothing in this world overshadows passion. When you have passion towards something, everything falls in its place, is what I feel. I was very passionate about representing India at Miss Universe pageant, and not only representing but winning Miss Universe, to be very precise. And this passion has been the driving force to lead me to the place where I am today. And that is my message to each and everyone as well, that if you keep a strong motivation in your head, it will take you to places. Thank you guys for flooding our Instagram with 789 questions. I'm so grateful. I'm really sorry for those whose questions haven't been considered because that was a lot to answer. But yeah, thank you.